Wow. Dynamic actor, writer, film producer, someone who just won Best Indigenous Film for Yoruba,
yes.
at AMVCA. The amazing
David Akande. Yay.
Akande is in the building.
Good to have you here, man.
Welcome.
You have a very calm energy about you. That's so nice. It's kind of like what you expect him to be like when you meet him, actually. That's fantastic. That's great. What did we just see? A monologue by...
It's a monologue.
What was it for?
Yeah, sometimes I just write and decide to put it out there. Like, so I did a monologue and was shot and directed by Edgar Leroy.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow, wow.
Fantastic.
Okay, so, you know, there's a lot going on in the movie industry right now. And everyone is doing different types of things in front of the camera, behind the camera. It seems like you're doing both, but which one do you favor most?
I started with acting.
Of course.
So I was in front of the camera first. So I learned on the job. So going to locations and every other thing. So I decided to feel like, oh, I think I can do more. So why not, while acting, I decided to study bits and pieces of every other department in filmmaking. So, and producing really caught my eye. So I was like, okay, let me learn producing as well. So, and funny enough, my first AMVCA came as a producer. In as much as I wrote, I acted the lead role as well, but I'm so happy.
We're going to see bits of that in just a bit, but that was in Yoruba now, wasn't it? Yeah, the AMVCA.
It's Yoruba category. Best
Yoruba category.
Indigenous language movie Yoruba.
Exactly. So now you're both an English actor and you're also a Yoruba actor as well. Now, my question is, why did you choose to do Yoruba? Was there a specific reason why you chose to go into Yoruba movies? I love Yoruba movies, don't get me wrong. I think they're much more involved. I think the actors are much more in person when they're doing these characters. And I love to see that. It's very, very natural. English, sometimes we try to be a bit too much and we get plastic. Forgive me for using the word, but I can see the plasticity in it. But Yoruba has that unique sense about it. But why did you choose, that's me now, why did you choose to do Yoruba?
One thing is Yoruba is an amazing culture, is an amazing tribe, amazing culture. I'm not trying to be tribalistic because I am Yoruba and I understand my stories. I read a lot about Yoruba stories and I want to... We have a lot of amazing stories, whether Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa. We can say Amina won the overall movie.
Oh, that sounds good.
Based on Hausa culture. So we have amazing stories, African stories. We have a lot of stories that have not been told to the world. So I just want to tell stories from the Yoruba perspective. So because I studied English in school, so I do not have a problem like doing English movies. But right now, I feel Yoruba has a lot of indigenous stories that are not out there. So we need to tell our own original stories because when we tell English stories, fantastic, it will take us international, but we need to let the world see what they do not know about.
I think it's actually the Yoruba movies that even take us international because we sell that culture even more as African. You can't be more English than English.
I just won at the Pan-African Film Festival.
There you go.
Yoruba, so it's amazing.
So it feels like we're getting there, right?
We are getting it right.
But, you know, there were quite a lot of movies in that category, quite a bit of competition. Right. What do you think made your movie stand out specifically?
I am not part of the judges. So
but if you were to guess,
when I saw the video about how the selection was made, for the nomination.
How was it made?
Yeah, it was like the totality, everything, like from your story to how the story was being told. Like I think specifically the head judge was saying that, okay, if you have amazing stories and cinematography, editing.
Oh, we saw some of that. That was beautiful.
Soundtrack, like everything about the story, everything about the film needs to tell a story. And then how the story is being told. A lot of people have fantastic stories, but you know, when you hold the camera and the way you, even the movement of your camera tells a story differently from just placing the camera and just, so a lot of things, like it's just total filmmaking, intelligent storytelling, from editing, cinematography, music, acting as well, and so everything.
So a lot of people attribute the success of a movie to the actors as well. Were you very particular about your casting process for this particular movie?
One thing, I was very intentional about everything in the movie, but when it got to casting, I was like 110% intentional. You know, as a scriptwriter, I had a picture and I knew the people that were supposed to be there. So while we were doing the casting, Like I was the casting director with a friend of mine as well. So, and while we were doing the casting, I was like, okay, we had the choice of using a lot of popular faces.
I was going to go there.
Like popular faces, but people that would, some of these popular faces are very good. No disrespect, they're very good. We had a choice, but okay, should we use the popular faces or should we tell our story with faces that fit into the story? So I was like, see, we're filmmakers, and then our story should come first.
All right.
I got a question for you now. This is going to be, let's go there. When it comes to these casting roles or the process of casting, there was something last week, I think it was Iriti Doyle versus, can't remember his name now, but they were talking about the fact that we've been substituting marketing for art. The fact that people are casting because they want people to come to the movies because they are looking for that popular face. I'm going to go right ahead and say he called them Instagram actors.
Yeah.
So what is your take on the whole Instagram actor thingamajig? Is it helping us push movies and get the numbers in commercially, or is it spoiling the art?
One thing is, every filmmaker wants to make money. Business money is important as well, but I feel we should not substitute art for marketing.
Okay.
It is important because, yeah, we need to put food on our tables and every other thing, but would lose the art.
So you'd rather drive a Honda than a Benz,
I chose the art over business for Elisha. So and at the end of the day, the movie actually did well.
Yeah.
And then we'll make
it worked for you. Well, for the
Yeah.
generality of like popular shows now that, especially on streaming services, most of these guys are on it, and it seems to also be working for them as well.
Yeah, I think
Am I
it's
correct?
not a problem.
It
People
isn't.
should, when you have popular people that would fit into a particular character. So just like what I did in Elisha, I had Muyiwa Ademola on set.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's a popular actor. Like, Uncle Muyiwa is amazing. Like, but I chose him for a character where I think it was just like maybe like 5 scenes.
Wow.
I could have used him for a character that would have played maybe like 10, 15 scenes because of his face, but
I said I'm on the spot more now.
Yeah.
I'm going to go there.
Okay.
So let's take a cross-section of all the actors, Instagram influencers that we have.
Yeah.
And let's say, which one would you pick for a specific role? Let's do Lasisi, let's do Brother Shaggy, let's do Sabinus. Give me one more. Aruli?
Macaroni is also
and
in there.
Macaroni.
Okay.
Where would you put any of these characters inside of your movies
Out of my movie,
as a casting director?
the casting director.
Let's go Macaroni, for instance.
Macaroni will fit into any character.
Macaroni would?
Yes, Macaroni is an amazing. Macaroni is an actor.
Really?
He's an actor.
Oh, actually, Macaroni. So let's remove Macaroni.
An actor, so it will fit
Okay,
into-
let's use one stereotyped character. Let's go with Brother Shaggy, because Brother Shaggy is Brother Shaggy. I can't see him as anything else. How would you cast him? Would you cast him in any other thing, any other character?
I think the challenge is people don't see him as an actor. Shaggy is amazing as well. Shaggy won Best Actor in a Comedy. Yeah, he does comedy, but he won Best Actor in a Comedy. I think, see, when you write a script, if I decide to write for Shaggy, I would not write the Shaggy that everybody knows. I would not do, hello, how are you? Question of the day, no. Then I'll bring out the Shaggy that you do not know.
Okay.
Then it will be a challenge to him.
Yeah.
Let people see you as an actor, not as Brother Shaggy.
Nice,
Okay,
fantastic.
You know what? Honestly speaking, the industry has completely turned on its head, especially with the advent of social media. But it's great to see that movies like yours are doing so well. And congratulations on the award.
Yes, congratulations. You stick around. We've got a very interesting game that takes us back to our childhood. And you'll be playing with us. It's very easy. It's not academic
Yes, sir.
at all.
Don't run, don't run.
Stay tuned. Let's do the games right after this. It's Wake Up Nigeria.